right song is chosen to play over a particularly meaningful or important scene, it can stick with us for years to come. This concept is not foreign to the superhero genre, as it has been used to great effect in the past. But there is one director who takes this practice to a whole nother level, and that director is Zack Snyder.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I am obviously kidding, but in case it hasn't already been made obvious. Sorry to all you Snyder bros out there, but your film messiah won't be the one we are praising today. The director who I'm referring to is, of course, James Gunn, as he is seemingly able to effortlessly take some obscure retro song and repurpose it to completely match the tone of the scene he's going for. In fact, he's able to do this so well that these songs become practically synonymous with the film they appear in. He has done this most famously with the Guardians films by adeptly interweaving the lyrics of the songs with the narrative being told. Particularly noteworthy examples are the usage of Hooked on a Feeling in Guardians 1, The Chain in Guardians 2, and Dog Days Are Over in Guardians 3. However, James is still as good as he once was at implementing songs into stories, as he's recently struck gold yet again with Superman.
I'm just saying, he still got it.
In this video, we'll be going over the 2 licensed songs that Gunn used to great effect in Superman 2025, and why their inclusions were so impactful to the audience.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
5 Years Time by Noah and the Whale first released on October 22nd, 2007, and was re-released on August 4th, 2008. James Gunn's Superman film has caused this song to spike in popularity, as the song was streamed 2,088% more after Superman's debut than the week prior to Superman's release. It is no surprise that it did so, as 5 Years Time is not only a really fun song, but it was used to great effect and arguably the best action scene in the movie. The song is being played over a speaker as Mr. Terrific and Lois Lane land on the beach, where Lex's Planet Watch is camped out at. A fight quickly breaks out as Mr. Terrific and Lois are obviously not supposed to be here. As the fight scene ensues, the music intensifies and creates an almost psychedelic experience, as the trippy visuals combined with the upbeat music puts you in a trance-like state as you sit in the theater watching it all, alongside Lois as Mr. Terrific takes out the Planet Watch soldiers to the beat of the music. The synchronicity of the audio and visuals in this scene creates a lasting impression on the audience, just like how Yondu's Arrow fight scene did in Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy 2 back in the day. While I don't think 5 Years Time is the more meaningful song of the 2 licensed in Superman 2025, I do think it is the more catchy song, and its inclusion in the film will probably be continued to be referenced long after the majority of the cultural relevance of this film has been dried up. I guess we'll see, in 5 years' time, if this terrific scene still holds up.
Several bad puns later.
Punkrocker by the Teddy Bears first released on June 7th of 2000, but the much more successful version of the song featuring Iggy Pop released in 2006. Superman 2025 has also caused Punkrocker to spike by a whopping 18,468% in the days after Superman's premiere compared to the same time span the week prior. This song has taken the internet by storm, and even if you haven't gone out searching for it, odds are you still heard it at least once recently, as this song is everywhere now. It's even got Iggy Pop performing it live for the first time. While 5 Years Time is very fun and is featured in a superb section of this film, the real heart of the film is best represented by Punkrocker. Punkrocker is a symbolic resolution to one of the thematic conflicts of the film and fittingly plays during the final scene of the film and continues playing on as the credits roll. So the setup for Punkrocker occurs during one of Lois and Clark's arguments in the film. Lois declares that she is punk rock, and when Clark tries to assert that he is also punk rock, she scoffs at the notion, insisting that he isn't punk rock. Lois claims that she's always questioning everything and everyone because that's just how she is. She states that Clark trusts everyone implicitly and thinks that everyone is beautiful, to which Clark retorts, maybe that's the real punk rock.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. I can, he's cooking.
This line is many people's favorite in the film, and for good reason, as it's probably the most potent line in the movie and has given people a lot to chew on. Clark's assessment that in an overly cynical and jaded world, the most punk rock thing you can do is be optimistic and kind, really has had an impact on people. But while the line in isolation is still really meaningful, it's a song at the end of the film that really drives home the point. Because not only does the song's lyrics reinforce the theme in a creative and compelling way, but it has also given something tangible for the general audience to latch onto. Because people all over the world have been inspired to be a kinder person and go on their optimistic arc, as the kids would say, with this song being the symbolization of that movement. Across the internet, this song is being played over memes with positive messaging. Seeing so much positivity on the internet of all places has definitely been a bizarre experience. Unfortunately, but not unsurprisingly, it's been a bit of adjustment period for the punk rocker movement, as the internet's still gonna internet, as many have tried to co-opt the messaging to fit their own political worldview. Fortunately, however, when I do see this occur, it's often the case that people in the comments will point out that the message of this film transcends politics, as Superman preaches kindness towards all.
The only thing I do know is that we have to be kind.
Now, I will admit, I am pretty doubtful that this major shift towards positivity will last, and am quite frankly surprised it is still going strong 3 weeks later.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
But in the likely scenario that the internet does move on from this mindset, hopefully some people's lives have been changed for the better by adapting a new outlook on life. And if even one person commits to being kinder in spite of everything life throws at them because of this film, then Superman has succeeded in making the world a better place.